dear students, can someone please lead the prayer? Miss Angelica, please lead the prayer.
Classmates, are you ready to pray?
Yes, we are.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Almighty Father, we praise and thank you for this day. Watch over us as we go about our work and studies. Help us in every way so that we may become the children you want us to be. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay, before you take your seats, kindly arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of dirt to see under you. If done, you may now take your seats. Good afternoon, magandang hapon, marahay na hapon, my dear students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, alright, class monitor, please check the attendance. Do we have any absentees for today?
None.
Okay, very good. That means that we have a perfect attendance. Now let's have a short recap of what you have learned in the previous discussion. So, what did you learn from our previous discussion? Anyone? Miss Danica?
I learned about the different types of conflicts.
Okay, very good. So in the previous discussion, you learned about the different types of conflicts. And the question is, are you ready to gain new knowledge?
Yes.
Okay, so if you say so, then let's have an activity entitled Puto Hana.
Wow.
Are you familiar with this game?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the mechanics of the game. The class will be divided into two groups. Each group has 1 minute to complete the task. And members of each group will form a line and choose their secretary. Each team tries to pop the balloons in the fastest time, landing on the other member's lap to pop the balloon. The balloons have word sprays inside, and the secretary must write the words on the board or on a piece of paper. And the team with the most listed words wins the game. So let's count 1, Okay, you may now go to your group mates, choose your secretary, and let's proceed outside. Group 1.
Elements of the story. Elements of the story. Plot of the story.
Okay, very good. Our topic for today is all about plot and its two types.
Linear and before we get there,
That's how our learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to identify and explain the plot, linear, and flashback. Next is to write an essay about the value of honesty and integrity in building personal relationships about the moral of the story. Let's start. Now, when we say plot, what does it mean? Anyone has an idea of what plot is? Miss or Sena?
plots are a sequence of events.
Okay, very good. A plot is a series of events that comprise a story's main action. Everybody please read.
It is typically made up of a sequence of individual but connected elements that compels the main characters to embark on the journey.
Okay, so in simpler terms, a plot is the way a story is presented. While a story is the sequence of events in a narrative, a plot is how the writer chooses to present this narrative. It's either linear, a series of episodes, or even flashback. Now, plot has a lot of types, but we will only focus on its two types, which are the linear and flashback. Okay, so when we say linear, it is a plot that has beginning, middle, and end, and is constructed chronologically. So in simple terms, it is a sequence of events that follows a straight path that has beginning, middle, and end. And one example of it is the Aristotle's plot structure formula. Again, Aristotle's plot structure formula, in which in this structure it has three main parts, which is the beginning, middle, and end. So let us discuss this one by one. When we say beginning, it is the
Start.
very good. It is indeed the start of the story. The beginning of a story holds great value. It has to capture the reader's attention, introduce the characters, setting, and the central conflict. The second part is the middle. So the middle of a plot requires movement toward the conclusion of the story, as well as plot points, obstacles, or various subplots along the way to maintain the reader's interest and infuse along the meaning of the story. Again, what are the first two parts of Aristotle's plot structure formula?
Beginning and middle.
Okay, very good. So the third part is the ending or the end. So the end of the story brings about the conclusion and resolution of the conflict, generally having the reader with a sense of satisfaction, value, and deeper understanding. Okay, so in short, when we say linear plot, it follows a straightforward chronological sequence of events. It starts at the beginning, moves through the middle, and concludes at the end without any interruptions or jump into time. Understood?
Yes.
So let's proceed to the second one, which is the flashback. So I know you're all familiar with flashback. Am I right?
Yes.
When we say flashback, everybody please read.
It's a device
interrupts the chronological flow to provide background or context, and it allows the audience to gain understanding about the character past that can explain their current action or feeling. And most flashbacks are utilized to provide background so that the audience has a greater understanding of the story, character, or setting that is taking place in the chronological present. And remember that flashback can take place at any point of the narrative. It can take place from the first and to the last scene. Now, what do you think is the purpose of flashback? A flashback can serve many purposes in literature, including, everyone can read,
Create suspense in the story, illustrate a certain character's behavior, provide context about the setting, and allow readers to see a memory.
So during flashback, readers understand that flashbacks are used to represent something that has happened in the story. This literary device can shed light into deeper meanings without the writer overtly explaining the present narrative. So are we now clear?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
None.
So now I have here the summary of Death Stars by Past Marcus Benitez, and we are going to analyze the linear plot. So I will first read the exposition and the rising action. And group 1 will read the conflict and the climax, while group 2 will read the falling action and the resolution. Alfred Salazar believes in true love and optimism to discover ecstasy in this year. Esperanza is the first woman he falls in love with. The families of both of them are acquainted with each other, and hence they start a loving relationship. Both get engaged after 3 years of their relationship. Alfredo is a lawyer who has strong desires and wants warmth and compassion. However, Esperanza is an impassionate woman having strong will and principles. Alfredo's love for her soon fades away when he meets Julia. Group 1 is read.
To avoid the discovery of his fiancée, he keeps secrets from Esperanza too. So when he learns about Julia's return to his native town, Alfredo decides to declare his true feelings for Julia. Alfredo goes to meet her. Though his fiancée is waiting for him. When he reaches there, he learns that Julia has already known about his engagement to Esperanza. She
Group 2, please read.
Esperanza soon confesses that she knew about his affair with Julia. In pursuit of his lust and her consent, she encourages him to cancel the wedding. However, the wedding goes ahead as scheduled and Alfred surrenders to reason.
Last.
Near Julia's native town, Alfred, after 8 years, is sent to some work duty. On his visit, he feels nostalgic and realizes his lust for Julia and soon finds an excuse to meet her. Julia is still single but forces Alfred to dream about starting a new life with her. However, he soon realizes that everything is not the same as it were before.
So, do you have any questions? If not, let's proceed to your group activity. Again, you will be divided into 2 groups. This will be group 1 and this will be group 2. And your task is to act out of the plot of the story that starts by past Marquez Benitez. So you are given 5 minutes to accomplish the task. Group 1. And this is for group 2.
Do ba 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 do boo do a boo ba do ba do boo boo ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do 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 a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do ba do ba do a do.
Okay, group 1, you may now present your work. Group 1, please proceed in front and present your work. Go guys!
Optimism to discover ecstasy in its sphere as exteriorize the person they falls in love with. The family, both of them are acquainted with each other and then they start a loving relationship. Both get engaged after 3 years of their relationship. Alfredo
of the plant is recite?
Types of blood is linear and plastic.
Very good. So when we say linear or Aristotle plant structure formula, it is beginning, middle, and end. Okay, very good. It is a plant structure that has beginning, middle, and end. So what about flashback? Ano? Is Yona?
A flashback is a device that is used in stories to introduce the reader something that has happened before.
Okay, very good. So, do you have any questions?
None.
So, it seems that you really understood our lesson. Now, to test your understanding, I have here a 10-item quiz, and you only have 6 minutes to accomplish this. Okay, so you may now start answering. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Please pass your papers. papers here? Okay, so for your assignment,